Yeah.
First thing I want to do is promote Patriot Mobile. They are a new kind of a new cell phone company. I have 16 years of cell phone experience of selling cell phones, and one thing they told me, and of course they're Patriot Mobile, so they're exactly what their name says. They're Patriots, America First type of cell phone company, but they have access to all three major networks: AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile. They told me something that I never knew, but kind of knew as a salesman is how they work. So they have I guess you can say a hierarchy in who has access to the networks. So first responders always have first access. And then there's second access, third access, and so forth. Spectrum, if you're on Spectrum, you're bottom of the barrel. So, which is why
I was going to guess that.
Yeah, which is why we have a lot of service interruptions, terrible service. When it comes to Patriot Mobile, on all three networks, they have second. They're right behind first responders for all the customers that they have. If you go to their website and put in the code NRP, Nick's Right Podcast, first month free, and bring your own device.
Man,
Yeah.
that's
See,
badass.
Nick's right.
Nick's right.
And then Steve Spurrier Jr. was awesome because he was just fun. Like it was
Wait,
probably-
Steve Spurrier Jr.?
Yep, he's a receiver coach.
He was
probably
not
the
the receiver
funnest
coach at OU that year.
coach.
Oh my gosh, I
He
didn't
was so
know
fun,
that.
dude.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Oh my
Steve
goodness.
Spurrier Jr.
Yeah, because Coach Stoops coached under Steve
Senior.
Spurrier Senior
Yeah.
at Florida and won a national title.
Yep.
Did you know that?
Yep.
No, I didn't know that.
Now,
I'm familiar with Steve Spurrier. Now, I don't
Yeah.
know if that's the same thing as Junior or not.
Well, Steve Spurrier Jr. is
there's
his
a-
son.
yeah.
It's his son.
That's his
Okay.
son.
Yeah, Steve Spurrier is the one who won the national titles at Florida.
Yeah.
Bob Stoops was his defensive coordinator at one of those national titles, and
Okay.
then he got offered the head coach at OU. First year went 7-5, lost the bowl game against Ole Miss, even though we had a heck of a
was
game.
great.
That was a heck of a game.
Great year.
Yeah, and then second year went undefeated and won a national title.
I'll be darned. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
And then
connections all over the place.
Third,
Yeah,
fourth, fifth, and sixth year, he beat Texas.
Yep.
A lot.
With
Mark.
Yep.
Yeah.
yeah, really.
Four-
we
yeah,
went
four
5 in a
straight
row.
years. We went 5 in a row.
Yeah, because 2000 in
2000
1999 we lost to Texas.
Yep.
That was a story on its own. I don't know if you know that story. That was when the head coach for Texas Tech was our offensive coordinator.
Leach.
Leach, yeah, Mike Leach. So Mike Leach was crafty, dude.
Is that the game where he dropped the book?
He dropped it
Okay.
book, yeah.
I
And
love this story, man. It's really funny.
he decides to go to the other sideline and just act like he's dropping our playbook.
Right.
And they
Talking
pick it
about
up.
hilarious.
Yeah.
They pick it up. They're going off of this playbook.
This
We
was
go
that
up
game.
17-0.
Yeah.
And then the offensive coordinator is like, obviously this is fake. We need to adjust.
Right.
As soon as they adjusted, they started
Yeah.
killing us.
Wow.
And it was embarrassing. But the
That's
next
funny.
year is whenever we remembered all that. And we beat them 63 to 14.
That was a hell of a game.
What were you
Dude.
doing that day? You were at home watching, but what were you doing?
63-14 was a party at, I don't know which frat house it was.
Was it frat house?
Oh, I'm sure it was. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know which one it was, but
Phi Theta Kappa?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
yeah. So we watched the game and just we would hang out. We enjoyed college.
Yeah,
I got to
I'm
enjoy
sure.
college, which
Oh, absolutely.
I absolutely
Yeah,
love.
yeah.
Yeah.
Now there was a house there that from what I understand, it's rumored, or maybe it's true, I don't know. There was an actual football house where all the football players gathered, and I think some of them might have lived there. Maybe it was just off campus, or
No, I don't know about that. I
You don't know about that?
I mean, there's
Wait.
all I know about is the Bud Wilkinson.
Oh, yeah,
Those were our dorms, but apart from that, I didn't know.
Oh,
I wasn't-
really?
What do you?
or I wasn't cool
You did
enough.
some research to find this out. How'd you find that out?
I thought it came from your mom. She said there was
No,
a house.
No,
that-
Mom, you remember Mom, Robin?
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
that's my mom.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
Robin with
Yes.
2 B's is how
Absolutely.
everybody says it.
Yep.
So she mothered. I guess that's the right word. Like she was kind of
Yeah.
like the away from home mother to a lot of the football boys,
That's right.
especially in the first part of the decade in the 2000s.
Yep.
And she had eventually become a frat house mom to one of the frat houses.
Oh, okay.
So she lived at one of the frat houses. But there was I don't know about her saying anything about there's a place.
It's in
for
the
all that.
movie.
Well, yeah, but that's just cinematic,
Okay.
whatever.
All
I
right.
mean,
Yeah.
we
I
wrote
thought it was
you got a Hollywoodized thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we wrote
I
a
do that and
scene
don't even know I do
where,
it.
or he wrote a scene where like they all just show up to like play video games and
Yeah, P. Fletcher's got his video
He's got
camera.
his video
and
camera
he's
because he was
video
recording
cameraing
everything that year. I don't know if you remember that. Yeah. He had his camcorder everywhere he went. And he actually did a small documentary on that year. And I had some really cool raw footage.
Yeah, that's how a lot of
that's cool.
A lot of the characters are introduced that way.
Nice.
Just through that
people.
Sort of home video effect. The home video look.
He has that, or he had that.
Yeah. Had that, yeah.
Just for everyone to know, so everyone who's watching, P. Fletch has recently passed away. God rest his soul. I know he's with Jesus right now. He was one amazing person because I barely knew him, and he was just all in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Like let's do this. And he gave me everyone's number that he could possibly get me. He was the sole reason while I was able to get like 10 different interviews with 10 different football boys. And I have been able to interview Bob, by the way. So really what's your experience working with the great Bob Stoops?
Yeah, man, Coach Stoops is awesome. I think the biggest thing that I saw was kind of him and Mike and how intense they were. Oh. And it's like, you know, building a championship team, having a championship roster, and then the championship staff. I didn't realize it was like, man, nah, the fights are good. Like, the fights are good.
Yeah,
like,
you want them fighting.
They really want to win. You know, they really want to win, and they're literally giving everything that they have, and the conviction for, no, we do it like this. No, we do it like that. Well, why are we doing it like that? That don't make sense. Well, it doesn't make sense. That friction is a huge part of what produced all of the good, and Man. I'm a non-conflict kind of guy. I don't want to go back like, all right, cool, yeah, you can do that, whatever. And then I'll go do whatever I want to do. Right. I thought I said don't run like. I was like, no. Yeah. But just to see that, you know, week in, week out, practice in, practice out. Yeah. And how ultimately this side of the ship, how valuable that was for producing greatness. Yeah, that was it. I mean, that kind of flowed down through Smitty, and Smitty hit us, you know, in the summers early and off season, and then by the time we got to the season, it was like I was almost prepared for that level of intensity in a practice.